Good morning, Snipes Academy. It is Monday, June 7th. I'm Mr. Yates, and this is Snipes Daily News. All right, everybody, welcome back. Snipes Daily News is back on this Monday. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and let's go ahead and get into it with some weather. So today, right now, as of this recording, it is 76 degrees and a little bit cloudy. Our high today should be around 84 degrees, and it will probably be a little rainy in the afternoon. For today's This Day in History segments, we're going to talk about D-Day. Now, D-Day is actually on June 6th, which was yesterday, but I think it is significant enough that I don't want to skip over it. So, on June 6th, 1944, Supreme Allied Commander General Dwight D. Eisenhower gives the go-ahead for the largest amphibious military operation in history, either before or since. And that was Operation Overlord, the Allied invasion of northern France, commonly known as D-Day. By daybreak on that day, 18,000 British and American parachutists were already on the ground. In addition, 13,000 aircraft were mobilized to provide air cover and support for the invasion. At 6:30 a.m., American troops came ashore at Utah and Omaha beaches. The British and Canadians overcame light opposition to capture Gold, Juno, and Sword beaches, and so did Americans in Utah. The task was much tougher at Omaha Beach, however, where the U.S. 1st Division battled high seas, mist, mines, burning vehicles, and a German coastal batteries, including an elite infantry division, which spewed heavy fire. By the day's end, 155,000 Allied troops, that would be American, British, and Canadian, had successfully stormed Normandy's beaches, which were then held by Germany, and were able to push inland. Within 3 months, the northern part of France would be freed, and the invasion force would be preparing to enter Germany, where they would meet up with Soviet forces moving in from the east. This is significant because it marks the downward escalation of the conflict during World War II. It would also lead to the discovery of dozens of concentration camps in Germany, which would fully reveal the anti-Semitic genocide happening in Germany. And just so that we're clear, anti-Semitism is hostility to or prejudice against Jewish people. That leads us to two of our quotes of the day, which are, one is directly related to World War II and D-Day, and one is related to remembering our history. So the first quote I will mention is one by Winston Churchill, who was the Prime Minister of Britain at the time. So here is Winston Churchill's quote about a significant battle during World War II. He said,
This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning.
The second quote is actually by a man named Edmund Burke, and it goes something like this. Those who don't know history are destined to repeat it. This seems like a particularly significant quote to mention today, not only because yesterday was D-Day and the beginning of the end and the beginning of the discovery of the genocide happening to the Jews in Germany, but also because of the rise in anti-Semitism that's now happening around the world. It's important to remember that anti-Semitism can be a precursor to other bad things. Now let's move on to birthdays. And this is going to be a little bit of a long list because I didn't have Snipes Daily News last week. So, beginning on June 2nd, we have Jeremiah Hargrove. Jeremiah is in 5th grade and will turn 11. Then we have Jalea Richardson in kindergarten. She's turning 6. Desire Watson in 2nd grade is turning 8. On June 3rd, we have Riley Marshburn, who's in 3rd grade and turning 9. And on June 4th, we have Christian Bradley in 2nd grade turning 8. June 5th, we have Malachi Francis in kindergarten, who turned 6. And Zaire Williams in 4th grade, who turned 10. Yesterday, on June 6th, we had Callie McCreelis in 1st grade, who turned 7. Now today, on this whose actual birthday is today, we have 3. So we have Justice Hankins in 3rd grade, who's turning 9. We have Kymere Hines in 4th grade, who's turning 10. And we have Deani Reed in 3rd grade turning 9. So if you see any of those folks, either wish them a happy birthday today or a happy belated birthday. And that about wraps things up for us today, guys. So I hope you all have a great day. Work super hard, and I will see you tomorrow. This is Snipes Daily News.